and welcome back to the couch. And my name is William.
My name is Luke, and today we're checking out the trailer for Dune Part 3. Yes, we are dudes who also love sci-fi. This is what we do in the kitchen couch. We can't wait to watch this trailer. I'm going to throw it to William.
We know a little bit about Dune. We enjoyed the first two movies. Louis, are you ready to get into it?
Yes, no one comes to the kitchen couch for the food. Let's hit it.
Kitchen couch.
I trusted you.
I feel like that's from the very beginning of this movie.
You promised me that you would never take power in your name. You convinced me that this was your home. That I was your home.
Boy, that's some trauma.
What do you know about me?
Ooh.
He is bald.
You've conquered the galaxy. You've destroyed thousands of worlds.
Ooh, that's a cool scene.
I think you're way beyond redemption.
Why are you here?
To deliver a peace proposal.
Peace is a good thing. Why should I refuse?
Because it's meant to destroy you.
Obviously.
Oh,
We plan to strike at the core of Imperial power.
Was that water?
You intend to kill Paul?
Regime change.
Idiot. You've just signed our death warrants.
Yeah, duh.
I found someone.
all
That
right.
was a very phallic looking thing.
The future has a way of talking to me. I can't see what's ahead.
God Emperor.
To be human.
No, I don't think so.
Paul Atreides.
I think it's their son that does that, actually.
Yeah, he's a...
You have no fear, do you?
I fear dishonor.
You sound like an Atreides.
I've been told I was one.
Forgive me for all I've done.
very cool.
Yep. The cast is a-growing.
We are back, and it is time for the Kitchen Couch's Priority Report. Yes, this is the time in the trailer reaction where we discuss if it's Priority 1. You're going to see Dune immediately, right when it comes to theaters. Maybe you see if there's an early showing. Maybe skip some work. Go on a matinee. Priority 2, you catch it with friends, family, later. It's not piquing your fancy, tickling your fancy, as it were. And then Priority 3, maybe Timothée Chalamet has annoyed you, and you don't care about the Knicks, and you're tired of all of it. Maybe Zendaya is annoying you. Who knows? William, are you a Priority 1, 2, or 3?
As much as I talked about the sci-fi, it's a 2.
Ooh, boy. Now, hold on. Let me...
I will give my reasons after. Guys, remember, this is your time to put in your priority report.
Yeah.
Louis, what is your priority? 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, I'm more impressed with this movie from this trailer. So I'm going to give it a 1.
All right.
Please, audience, put your priority down below. We're going to discuss kind of what we liked about this trailer, some of the social impacts from its release date to who's in it, to the director, and discuss if we think it's going to make $1 billion. William, hit us with your a 2?
So the reason why I have a 2 is because I saw both Dune 1, Part 1, and Dune Part 2 in this very chair in my house. Because I live in Japan and they don't normally come out when the world release happens.
I'm going to eye roll you right now. I just eye rolled you.
And I'm not flying to another country to watch it the day that. Now it may come out on time, but if I see this in a theater, I want to see it in like the super IMAX. Like our dad went to see it in IMAX and was like, "It's amazing."
Mm.
So I'm just thinking it's more of like a access to it kind of deal that like I'm not gonna change my life schedule to go to find this movie.
Okay.
I will see it though. I
Let-
definitely will see it. Why do you feel from this trailer that it's more of a one for you now than maybe it was before you saw this?
Super familiar with the content prior to, not super familiar, but I just familiar with the content from
Yeah.
Dune, for movie 1 and 2, from
Yeah.
seeing the sci-fi version before Children of Dune, from seeing the original movie with Patrick Stewart, obviously the man.
He just retired.
He just retired. I mean, hey, good on you, sir.
Yeah.
Good on you, Cap. Thank you. You're my captain. I'll tell you, this is content I don't know all that well, and I think it appears that we're getting a little bit more thoughtfulness.
Okay.
So, you're getting a lot
Mm.
more thoughtfulness. Now, I want to ask you a question, and I'll double
All right.
down on that thoughtfulness bit because you sparked my interest.
All right.
Well, okay, because you said it's a
He's
2 for
flustered.
you.
He says-
You said it was a 2 for you, and I'm like, well, what would it be if you had access to a theater down the street?
Oh, if I had access to see it right away in my life schedule, it would be a 1.
Okay, because I was going to
but-
ask you, name the movie that you saw a trailer, not knowing the content was coming out, where you would fly to another country to see it immediately.
When Captain America, the first Avenger, came out, it didn't come out in Japan, and 2 of my friends flew to Korea to watch it.
Right.
And when the new Star Trek came out, Into Darkness, they did the same thing because we usually get movies like a month or 2 later.
Okay.
So
I mean, so
I
explain
wouldn't
that
fly
our
to
audience.
another. I wouldn't fly to another country. So I'm just saying I didn't see part 1 or 2 in the theater. So I don't feel like I have to see this in the theater. That being said, if I could, I think it'd be great. But I have a very nice rig. I live in a nice room with like surround like dampening. I've got in-ear monitors that do fake 5.1. I can watch it here and be happy with it, I think. But I'm not really big into going to the movies recently. That's also where it's kind of at. There's a lot of talk about theater fatigue when we can watch at home.
Yeah, so I want to get into that because we're talking about diving into the social aspect. If you're still with us, thank you.
Yeah.
The social aspect of this movie is interesting. It's releasing the same day as Doom.
So this
supposedly,
is Doomsday.
this is Dune's Day. It's interesting. We're right at the middle point of the year, like right now. You know what I mean?
No, we
And-
just finished. We just passed the equinox, right? Like we're
Right.
halfway done.
Right. And the movie calendar has been lackluster. I spent money to see the Peaky Blinders movie. I was let down. I spent money to see another movie. I was let down. The front half of this season for movies to me has felt boring. Nothing I can even remember wanting to see, to be frank with you.
Since summertime started.
Since January. Since
Well,
last Christmas.
Was Superman this year?
No, it was
Or
last
was
year.
it- Oh, okay. I mean, right now the biggest movies, of course, are like Obsession, which is a $500,000 movie that's gonna make like hundreds of billions, like a summer horror movie. Toy Story 5's out. I'll just say this: that like one of my things too is I know a bit more about Dune. So like I was talking about, oh, is that Paul? I happen to know that Leto, their son, he actually is the God Emperor. So like
Right.
the first book, this guy right here, I'm on my reread right now. This is I reread really slow. This is the first 2 movies. So this part 3 is actually Dune Messiah.
Yeah.
So we saw Duncan Idaho in there. but that's a clone. That's not actually
So
him.
here's
So
here's
like
the real thing.
that's going to confuse the shit out of people who don't know that like, oh, they have cloning tech.
They have
right?
all sorts of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't do a great job explaining the nuclear aspect and the AI and why it's a big
Yeah.
problem in the first two movies. And they mentioned the nuclear, and people were confused. Actually,
atomics, right? So
atomics. Here's the other thing they didn't show, and I was very surprised they didn't show it. His sister.
I think we only saw 1 or 2 scenes with Anya Taylor-Joy's character in there.
Yeah, you did not know it was her. I'm sorry, you just didn't.
Yeah, I think they kind of let that because she's a reverend mother from birth because her mother drank the water of life while she was pregnant. So
she also ages super quick, so she would be an adult in this movie.
Yeah. So I know in the last trailer they showed her, and people were like, "Why is Anya Taylor-Joy in this?" Anya Taylor-Joy. So it's like, oh, that's the sister. You were mentioning the water and
that was
Javier
wild.
Bardem's character because they're on another planet that has a beach, and they've taken them to this other planet to fight and to conquer them, which is what Zendaya's character was all upset about. It's like, you promised me you weren't going to take this in your name, and now you have. Like, the only way to achieve peace is through forced peace. People don't choose peace on their own,
right?
Kind of deal. So also those messages very poignant today.
I'd say
where spice, oil, who has access to what, controls what. Very poignant ideas. Talk. I actually played Dune Awakening. I have several hundred hours in that game. Unfortunately, that game has kind of gone down. It's really cool to see this though, because the aesthetics of the game were modeled after the movies, and the storyline is actually an alternate telling.
These movies.
Yeah, the art director from those worked on the game, so it looks like that.
I got something else for you. My big thing about Paul is he's a seer. He sees prophecy. He's a prophesier.
he sees multiple paths of potentiality.
Right. The son sees the golden path or whatever, but he is I will give birth to the chosen one, whatever. For me, I have crazy pattern recognition, ADHD. So like all of this piques my interest only because I'm like, oh, I build stories in my head too. And when they're like all the way correct and I'm thinking outside the box, all weird. I predicted a home run. Actually, I made a bet on a home run. Hank and I, our younger brother, went to a game and the guy hit a home run before I sat in my seat.
Yeah.
It was wild. My pattern recognition is wild. So like it piques my interest as an ADHD person because Paul's like going crazy in this movie.
So here's the big
spice
thing.
is making him crazy is what I'm saying.
All right, so guys, before we let you go, some things to think about. I recently watched some people bring up movie fatigue, attitude fatigue, cultural fatigue, people that are tired of stuff in our real world as well as movies. Zendaya has a pretty big fatigue factor right now.
Oh yeah.
She is in 4 major films this year. Right? So she's in the Odyssey.
Yeah.
She's in Spider-Man. She's in this, and I think she's in something else somebody mentioned.
Wait, is she in the Odyssey?
Yeah, she's Athena.
Oh. That's okay. Wild choice. All right.
I think so, because I was watching a breakdown and someone was like, yeah, Zendaya fatigue, and I was like, Zendaya's in the Odyssey?
She's also in the streaming show.
She's in Euphoria, and she was in that movie with Robert Pattinson.
Right, the drama or whatever it's called.
The drama that was earlier this year or end of last year. So is that Chalamet, like you said, is there going to be some fatigue there? The big thing that's going to hit is like building up to December. That's movie time with families. Also, when single dudes are like, you know what, I'll go see some movies. And it's just like, can we have a Barbenheimer? Doomsday is set for 2 hours and like 50. This movie is probably 3 hours. Like, you go see these movies, it's your day. Like, you're done, right? but maybe that's what people want. We'll have to see. No movies are doing really hot right now, so we'll have to see.
We got the Odyssey coming out soon, and then it's followed by Spider-Man. So we're coming in on potential huge movies coming out. I imagine when Spider-Man drops, you also get the initial Doomsday trailer. I said Doomsday. Jeez.
Yeah.
The initial Doomsday trailer, because it's 6 months out. I mean, we got Project Hail Mary 6 months out. We got The Last Avengers 6 months out. It's going to be 6 months out. I got a prediction about Avengers 2 that I want to drop by you another time that I'm kind of excited about. But I think that's all we have for you. Tell us once again, what is your priority down in the comments below. Let us know what you think about our content and if you agree or disagree. I answer all of the comments. So that's all I got for you right now.
Guys, everybody's welcome. We want to hear what you want us to react to. We're thinking about some other trailers and TV shows that are coming out right now, like maybe some X-Men 97 season 2. We just finished doing some The Legend of Vox Machina. So remember, guys, where you go, the couch goes. Why?
Oh, we are the couch, dog. Later, Tater.
Later, taters. You owe me a Coke.